Hey guys, Casual Gamer 84. Welcome back to the game room. As you can see, I have a birthday hat on. I got some birthday balloons behind me. Today is March the 9th, and it is my birthday. So I'm going to celebrate with you all. It sounds good to me. As you can see, I've got some stuff here that I want to go over. Some presents I bought myself. Some presents that will essentially be sent to me. But we'll go over all that. And I'm even going to take a book out of Gaming Off the Grid's page, and since it's my birthday, I'm going to review a beer. I don't know if really a review, just a reason to drink on camera, I guess. So hey guys, stick around. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging with me. The birthday had to go. The string was pulling on my jawline, and I couldn't have that. So first of all, I just stopped at Walmart and got a few things. But one thing I did pick up, it's not really a birthday present, but a kind of late night pickup, is a Harley Davidson 16-month 2021 calendar. I know it's March, but I need a good 2021 calendar. This one's on clearance for $248, so I did picked it up. I do like a motorcycle. Another thing that I picked up is Batwoman, the first season. I'm gonna watch it. I went down the rabbit hole here a while back and watched the Arrowverse shows. I watched Arrow the first several seasons religiously, and then Flash, and I kind of fell off after that, and then I just caught up with Arrow, finished that series, and then I caught up with Flash, and I had to go to the other Arrowverse series to catch up on like the big crossovers they do. So it kind of intrigued me, so I picked it up. It was cheap. Before we do that, I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I'm having a road trip. It's part of their limited trip series. It is from Braxton Brewing Company in Covington, Kentucky, in my home state. It says that it is a Berliner style Weiss Ale with passion fruit, orange, guava, and natural flavors. I'm not a fruity berry guy. Anybody that knows me knows that I am a Bud Light or a Land Shark guy, so I don't know that I'm going to like this, but we're going to see. And I do not condone underage drinking. I know there's some underage people in here, so grab you a juice box if you want to. But if you are of age and can purchase alcohol and want to have a drink, by all means have a drink. Before I take a drink, though, go ahead and feel free to pause it. Sing happy birthday to me if you want to. All right, now that you all saying happy birthday to me, I'm going to take a drink of this beer and tell you what I think. It is fruity. It smells fruity. Got kind of a pineapple taste. They didn't say. I guess that's the orange that I'm tasting. Yeah, it's a lot of orange in it. The orange kind of overpowers everything else, but it's good. It'd be a good warm weather beer. So on to this. One thing I did pick up for myself for my birthday the other day at Target. I picked up a X-Men Project X Tiger handheld. So that's kind of cool. I know the games are crap on them. But it kind of brings back memories. I remember I had having a couple of these. I know Retro Rick, I watch his channel as well. He kind of collects these because he's the 80s and 90s nostalgia guy. So I like Marvel, I like video games, so I didn't pick that up. Alright, so these are packages that I got in the mail today. Or actually yesterday, as you're all seeing this. But I ordered myself some games. So first off, we have Batman 3 Beyond Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham for the PS Vita. I think I got this for, just $7 or $8. It's brand new. It's sealed. Of course, I'm gonna open it. My buddy Jackson got me into the Lego Batman series. I've been playing the first Lego Batman on Xbox. But I'm always glad to add another Vita. I don't have a whole lot of Vita stuff, and Vita's hard to find right now, and good stuff's expensive. But I like the Lego series, so I wanted to pick that up. This one is one that I've been wanting for a while. It is a good game. I like a lot of the Sunsoft games. I'm sure back in the day I didn't like them, but now going back and playing them, I really enjoy the Sunsoft titles. But it's Gremlins 2, the new batch. I remember renting this and playing it as a kid. I think I'm going to do a complete review of this one for the channel. So definitely subscribe if you've not already done so. Hit that like button if you like the content, and ring that bell for notifications, and you'll be notified when I do a review of this and it goes up. This one. I ordered this from Amazon. And I actually got it pretty cheap. I had like an Amazon gift card or whatnot, so I think I'd give $10 for it. It was $25, I think, so I got $15 off of it. But it was a pain to get this. So the story about this, and I don't want to ramble on. I checked my Amazon app, and it said that it had been delivered and had been handed to a resident. Well, there's no one here, and I was at work, so they didn't hand it to me. So I'd assume that it was delivered to the wrong address. I called Amazon. There's absolutely no help at all. And then I remembered, hey, dummy, you have security cameras. So I looked at the tracking, and when they said they dropped it off, looked at the cameras. They didn't even come to my house. They went to the neighbor's house. So I went over to the neighbor's house, and there it was on the porch. It didn't have my name on it, so I didn't steal somebody else's package. But I picked up Terminator Resistance. I didn't even know this was a game until I found out the other day. I seen that Limited Run's releasing a PS5 version of this. It's a first-person shooter, I believe. It got bad reviews, but I want to listen to the Terminator theme song and mow down T-800s, I'm going to assume. So I'm looking forward to it. And I picked it up cheap. And normally on Amazon, this is like $50. I got it so cheap because this is, as you can see in the bottom corner, it's a Region 2 game. You all may not know, but the PlayStation 4 is not region locked. So the only thing with this is I will be able to play the base game. But if there's any DLC content out there, I will have to create a Region 2 PlayStation account to play that DLC content. But I will be able to play the base game. So let me set these out of the way. This next one, I don't know if I've stopped filming, if it's locked up or what. No, it didn't lock up, so I apologize for that. This next one is from, you guessed it, Tell Your Friends Games. This one's going to be a fun one to open, because I know what I ordered from them. But again, if you've watched any of my other unboxing videos from them, they always send extras. They've been great about sending me really cool stuff. So they're extras to me, since this is my birthday and I'm unboxing this. It's going to be like birthday presents. So thank you, Tell Your Friends Games, for sending me birthday presents. I appreciate it, Chris. I know you're watching. So let's see what I have in here. They always put a cut protector on top so I don't cut through stuff. I like that. Some extras on top. We've got a little Game Boy toy. Bat Pokey. Made by Tomy, licensed by Nintendo. I assume maybe. Alright, that pops out of there. I assume maybe since it says Pokey, it's something to do with Pokemon. Oh, there's little pogs or caps in here that have Pokemons on them. Pokemans? Pokemon? What's the plural of Pokemon? Is it just Pokemon? There's 3 of those in there. That's kind of cool. I'll probably just set it up as it looks like a red Game Boy. Some more extras. Some American Game Cap Slammers. 3 slammers per pack. Children 5 years and older. What's the date on this? American Game Caps. There's no date on it, so I don't know if it's retro or something new, but that's cool. Like I mentioned, Pogs, Slammers. I'll come back to this one because it goes with something that I did order. Some stickers. Some Simpsons. Kurt Cobain, which is cool. Some Futurama. Spider-Man Hot Wheels. Alright, so the first thing that I ordered some games and 1 movie. Something else I like, I don't want to do a flat review of Tell Your Friends games. They individually wrap everything, so it's easy to show. They don't use tape, they use rubber bands. So it's very easy to unwrap stuff for you all. So I've never played this game. I don't remember playing this game as a kid. But it's for the SNES. I ordered some Super Nintendo stuff because I don't have a whole lot of Super Nintendo stuff. But Zoop, it's kind of like a puzzle game, like in the vein of like Candy Crush or Bejeweled or something like that, I do believe, from gameplay that I've seen. But I like those kind of, mindless, games that you can just pop in and do your little thing, puzzles and stuff. So, Zoop. This one I do remember playing a lot as a kid, and I believe that, in fact, this is probably the first NES game that I ever beat, I ever played through start to finish. That is Guerrilla War. It's an SNK title. It was an arcade title. They ported it to the NES. It's kind of in the same vein as Ikari Warriors. But I'm glad to have that to the collection. I'm glad to play that and relive some of my childhood. Like another extra here. Little Spider-Man bobblehead. I'll have to put him up on the shelf somewhere. And I got this one. I didn't have it, and I was ordering SNES stuff. But live action movie just came out. I've not seen it yet. So I might watch the movie and play the game and do a review of that. That is Tom and Jerry. So it looks like a pretty good platformer. Again, I don't remember playing that as a kid. But it looks like a fun platformer. It's made by High Tech Expressions. The next one is actually a movie. I picked up, this is Spinal Tap on VHS. Funny story about this is actually, feel like an idiot. I'm saying this to everybody on YouTube. But I actually thought until probably a couple of years ago that Spinal Tap was a band. I thought they were, a hair metal band. I wondered why I never could find any albums, and then I realized that it's not a real band, it's just a movie. But they've done a really good job of marketing, and I think I've read something somewhere or seen something somewhere where they wanted to do that, and that there's a lot of people out there that think that that's actually a band, but it's not. It's just the band in the movie. Another little extra, little Garfield. Looks like he's lounging around. He kind of looks like Carlton from Fresh Prince. Alright, so we'll go ahead and talk about this one. And it is an LJN title. But it looked fun. I know that I shouldn't be that way, but it was relatively cheap. That is Terminator 2 Judgment Day for the NES. It looks like a fun platformer, but again, it's an LJN title, so I don't know. But I picked that up, and it came with this. And one of the reasons that this intrigued me is I'm a grown adult, 37 actually today. But I had this as a kid. It is the Arnold Schwarzenegger T800 Battle Damage Kenner action figure from Terminator 2. So he came loose, obviously, but originally he came with like a grappling hook arm, and I think an arm that shoots like a missile or something like that, and they interchange. I remember having this as a kid. I actually tried to find a commercial, maybe put it up here, because I remember playing with this toy a lot. I also had John Connor and the dirt bike, and they had a Terminator Factory playset. You'd mix up some kind of like slime jelly stuff, and then you had like an exoskeleton like the T800. You put it in this little thing and you press the plunger and it would shoot this jelly around the mold that you had, and you'd have a Terminator and you could peel his skin off and stuff like that. I remember having that as a kid as well. So that had a lot of nostalgia factor with it. I see something else that I ordered and they stuck it in here. There was a note on top of the box telling me they stuck it in here. And I guess two of my extras were some comic books. I don't know a lot about comic books, but I got X-Men issue 12. I don't know what series X-Men that is. And Web of Spider-Man 118. The cool thing that I like about comic books is because, if I can pull these out of here, is they always have really cool ads. So it's really nostalgia inducing. So they have a All-Star Challenge 2 ad for Game Boy, which is really cool. That other one had Maximum Carnage on the back of it. And you can just kind of look through here, the different ads they've got for different stuff, and it's awesome. See, that's an awesome ad right there. That's one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, Castlevania 4. Our critics talked about us so much, we started ripping them. It's funny because the ad, they've got like the little magazine articles and stuff ripped out and put on there. But anyway, that's the cool thing about all the comic books. Even if they aren't really worth anything, they're fun to look at. But they put this in there, I ordered this, and I ordered it simply because I ordered the game. But they had the manual, or the game pack instructions, as they call it here, for Terminator Judgment Day for NES. So game and manual. And it's cool. I mean, it's actually a full color manual. It's got some screenshots in here from the movie. And the reason that I went ahead and ordered the manual, not that I'm going to try to find the box or anything for it, but it's just nice to, I'll put this in one of the black NES sleeves, slide the manual in the back of it, and I have it there. The reason I've done that, since they had it, and it was cheap, it was a couple dollars or something, I think, is because I know some games, and this specifically being an LJN game, if you don't have the manual, you have no idea how to play the game. So I wanted to try to get the manual, even though I had the internet and whatnot. I wanted to get the manual, just in case. So last but not least, I like that they do this too. They don't do this on all their games, obviously, but some of them they do. They'll do like one of the repro cases and put repro artwork in it, which is cool. But I picked up Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade's Revenge on SNES. I remember playing this a lot as a kid. I actually think I have this on Genesis. But I remember playing the Super Nintendo variant a lot. So, again, glad to add that to the collection. So that's all the stuff that I got myself for my birthday, guys. I got some other stuff from family and friends and whatnot. But that's all that I got myself. It's all the really video game related stuff. So guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you like a fruity beer and you want, I guess, light summer beer, I definitely do recommend the Braxton Brewing Road Trip. I don't like fruity beer, and again, I picked this one out because it had the purple and turquoise in the can. It's pretty. The turquoise the purple, excuse me, reminded me of Gaming Off the Grid, the Got G crew. Their logo is purple. They review beer when they review video games, so I figured, why not do that? So guys, thanks for watching. Again, if you're not already done so, subscribe, hit that like button, ring that bell for notifications, and until next time.